Yeah, it's the first time for me.
Okay, and how long have you been here?
I'm gonna be here for like a week,
And
and
what is the purpose of your visit?
I came to tell people my story because I got wounded when I was 13. I stepped on the mine that terrorists planted, and I had to do a long process of rehabilitations. I did more than 30 surgeries. The last one was 3 months ago, and I came to share my story with the people.
And how do you see Israel now?
In which way?
In the social way, economic, the IDF. How do you see Israel?
For me, it's amazed me because I've been to a few places, and Israel is a very young country. It's only 67 years old, and we managed to accomplish so much. We conquered the desert. We conquered every piece of, every inch of the state of Israel. We built it and we flourished it, and you can see that so many ideas, so many inventions that changed the world, such as the disc on key, and so many medicines and things like that, that not only help the people of Israel, help the entire world, that changed it.
And how do you see the young people?
The young people are very passionate to be involved in what happened. They're not longer, staying until the age of 18, just enjoying their life and doing their small part. They're much more involved. They're taking, a bigger part in the process, how the country is shaped, and it's amazing.
Did you get involved in the IDF in some way?
Yeah, I joined the army. I served the regular service 3 years and a little bit more because they asked me to stay. And even though I had to do 3 surgeries, but for me it was amazing. It's the best feeling that I had because I came as a terror victim and I served at the counter-terrorism school when they teach units from all over the world how to fight terrorism. And for me to be the weak side, the suffering side, from be the strong side, and teach people how to conquer it and fight it, it's amazing. It's
So where did you study?
what
Where did you study?
what I learned
Yeah.
in the IDF. Yeah, it's a base that's called after one of the highest rank of in the army. Is a general that died in the first Lebanon war, Kuti El Adam, and they teaching there all kinds of different things. I've been taught to be a shooting instructor, how to use weapons such as the Tavor and other weapons, and we train soldiers from from the IDF and from all over the world.
And what would you like to tell the young people from Mexico that are our readers? A special message for them.
First of all, we're waiting for them in Israel. We're waiting for them to come to take a part of the revival of the Jewish nation, because even now we are 67 years old, but we facing a lot of threats, a lot of big threats of our life, and it's like a very important chain in the history of the nation of Israel. Such as the 6 Day War, the Independence War. Today we fight to keep what we already got, and it's a very huge privilege to take part in it, and to be this important piece of the chain, because in the history of the Jewish, there's so many chains, and now it's very strategic chain, so you have to keep it very strong. And it's a huge privilege. And today I'm serving at the reserve unit. So you're not only doing your regular service, you're doing it the entire life. And today I'm serving with the people, with one of the people who used to be my teacher at the at elementary school. So this is a very unique thing that, in the certain age you become adult and you have to fight like your fathers and grandfathers do. And it's something that connects all the Jewish, all the Israeli together. And it's create like inside language, It's make you much more serious about life, because you have to deal with a huge amount of responsibility. So as a young kid, to turn to be like teach people how to shoot, to deal with a very deadly weapon, it's amazing, because in other places it will not be happened. Today I'm working in Hadassah Hospital in Kerem in Jerusalem. I used to volunteer there for 2 years, and then I joined. And for me, it's amazing, from being the patient to be the one who guides the doctors guiding at the Heritage Center of Hadassah. It's basically a small museum that tells the story of the foundation of Hadassah since 1912 until today, and all their accomplishments. And if you can be a doctor or a very important professor, we had the new CEO, Zev Rosenstein, of the hospital. And when you walk through those doors, all the levels and all the differences disappearing. I'm the strong side. And I try to go and work in other places. I have 97 disability percentage, and they saw 3% that they can use and 97% of problems. Hadassah was the first one to see me and recognize me as 100% human. And it doesn't matter what happened to me. Sometimes it's even advantages, because I can go to when there is a terror attacks or soldiers who got wounded and coming to the hospital. I'm going to visit them and going to talk to their families, showing them the pictures from my own process of rehabilitation. And like people used to do it for me, now I have the job to do it and to keep it. And hopefully the next one will do it, and it will be, until the end of the terror and everything. We do it because it's the true meaning of unity, that you're sharing the same experiences and the same feelings that the other person feels, even though they are not, not family or something like that. It's a very unique connection between us.
And how do you see the probabilities for peace?
It's very complicated, because as long as they are not recognized as as independent people, that we have a rights to live in the state of Israel, it's gonna be a big problem. But when I'm working in Hadassah, I see Arabs and Jews that working one alongside each other, so I know that it's possible, and it's only a matter of choice. So hopefully we'll decide the right choice, because I see it as it's a wide way, that there is enough place to all of us to walk in. We not have to step on each other. There is enough place, and hopefully it will happen.